Hi, I'm Maggie Lakowski of Maggie Moon Tarot, and it's wonderful to be with you here again. It's an exciting week. We have celebrations all week. We have Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras Day. We celebrate the new moon in Aquarius, solar eclipse, and then on Friday, the Chinese New Year begins. And Saturday and Sunday, depending on your location, the sun moves into Dreamy Pisces. So, wow. On Tuesday on Mardi Gras, king cakes are enjoyed. The floats are tossing beads, purple, green, and gold, representing justice, faith, and power. It asks us to think, where do we stand up for justice? Where do we put our faith? And how do we each use our own personal power? And then Wednesday, we celebrate love. It's Valentine's Day. There's so much to love in this beautiful world. And I love the quote from A. Milne. And Piglet says, "How do you spell love?" And Pooh replies, "You don't spell it, you feel it." And then on Thursday, our new moon in Aquarius rises with a solar eclipse. And the next day is the Chinese New Year. This is especially potent energy for new beginnings and cycles. Eclipses are for releasing, and new moons are for beginnings. And for this Aquarius new moon, the themes are freedom, innovative thinking, collaboration with friends and family, and community. And don't forget our world community. So be open to the synchronicities and those cosmic whispers to help us see more clearly. Step out and try something new. After all, Uranus is Aquarius' ruling planet, and its a tarot correspondence is the Fool or the Seeker. We might ask ourselves, what areas in our lives do we wish to have more freedom? What's stopping us? What new adventure are we dreaming of? It just might be time to begin. After all, it's a new moon, and it's time to make our new moon wishes. 2018 is the year of the dog, and the dog symbolizes luck. And this marks the beginning of a new year on the traditional Chinese calendar. The annual Chinese holiday is known as the Lunar New Year or the Spring Festival. And they celebrate the Spring Festival not just for a day, but for a period of time as they gather with friends and family and hope for good fortune in the upcoming year. And dogs are loyal companions, sometimes stubborn, they never give up. And on the flip side, some can be aggressive. But when we reflect on this, it's how they were raised or treated. So not so different from us. It's a mirror. And in the Lenormand deck, the dog, and this is Monica Bordersky's Dreamy Lucky Lenormand. And the dog stands on its own whenever he's by himself. He represents friendship and loyalty. And this is the year of friendship and reaching out, giving and receiving. The year of the dog reminds us of unconditional love that they bring, and we can mirror that out. And then on Saturday, our sun, depending on what location, could be Sunday, moves into the mystical and spiritual Pisces. The dreamers, the deep divers, the old souls who have retained the wisdom of many lifetimes. Pisces is the 12th house, the last house in the zodiac, where our memories, our dreams, and secrets live, our cosmic closet. I remember as a child, or maybe more so as a teenager, when it was time to clean my room so that I could go out where I wanted, everything got shoved into the closet. So if you opened the door, you never knew what would fall out. And Pisces tarot correspondence is the moon card, which rules our emotions. So as we're completing our journey around the sun, we ask where we've been, closing out this astrological year, releasing it to the past. It can be releasing in all forms, detoxifying in our body, mind, emotions, to be positioned to start another year around the zodiac. So this week, I'm reading with the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. And Chris also created the Goddess Tarot, published by U.S. Games. And Chris's deck comes with this beautiful companion book. So let's begin. And the card I pulled for the beginning of the week and the message is the Queen of Cups. And in this card, we see Isolde, the Queen of Cups. And her message is to be open to express love, nurture it, and receive. And often, what we have, often what we have from our own cup, because our cup must be filled before we can share it with others. Self-love and nurturing is essential. And most importantly, be your own queen of love this week. Life is about the feeling of things. We're often so busy, we forget to notice the beauty around us and feel it. And as she sits on her throne, she reminds us to take moments in our day just to be, to take a few moments to breathe in life and love and breathe out any worries or voices in our head that then become emotions that are not helpful. So feel the peace that stillness brings. And then midweek, the Six of Coins comes up. In this card, we see Danae and Zeus. This card is associated with the Wheel of Fortune and the Major Arcana. And the message that this card is bringing out to us is about giving and receiving. Often we find it easy to give but hesitate to receive. We need to learn the art of doing both. And one of my grandsons used to say when someone wanted to gift him with something that he, especially when it was money, he would say, "Thank you, I'm already abundant." And I shared with him that by accepting the gift, you are honoring both of them. You are honoring the giver and receiver. They would receive the joy of a gift being received. And the other message that came from me is the blessings of having abundance so that we can give to others. And sometimes old beliefs, people in our lives, block us, when it comes to abundance, thinking about our past or our ancestors. But when we think about what we can do in this life with prosperity, we all rise. So don't let any old thoughts or patterns around money or abundance stand in the way to bless us and others. And then at the end of the week, transformation comes out. Traditionally, the Death card. It speaks of changes, endings, and beginnings. And with our solar eclipse and new moon, we are feeling this. In this card, we see Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, and then we see Pluto. Death, transformation, whatever word we want to use, it can feel painful. And sometimes it's the fear or feeling of the unknown. But there's something that lies on the other side. And the quote from Deepak Chopra that has helped me through some eclipse periods in my life and open up the door of light for me was, what small steps can you take today to release what's no longer serving you, opening the space for more light, energy, and joy? I've enjoyed being with you today. And if you enjoy my videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Maggie Moon Tarot. And if you'd like to visit my website, you can look and purchase a session with me, and that's at maggiemoontarot.com. And before we leave, I'd like to share a Mardi Gras quote that I like, and with a little Mardi Gras music. So, because it will fill us up for all the celebrations this week. And the quote is, "Mardi Gras is the love of life." It's the harmonic convergence of our food, our music, our creativity, our eccentricity, our neighborhoods and joy of all living all at once. And that quote is by Chris Rose. So wishing you a fabulous week. And our outro music, let's hear a little Dr. John and let the good times roll. But they just don't know what makes my heart and why I love you so. I love you, baby, like a mine of love gold. Come yeah, baby, let the good time roll. Let the good time roll. Bye-bye.